so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Go and endorse that template. You don't know that every time you go to that election, you are activating hatred against yourself because you are not part of the arrangement. The same people that will tell you to come and vote will tell you that you don't have a right to vote. They will only activate that election to remind other tribes that you are not part of them, that they shouldn't allow you to take any votes. They only want to gear up that hatred. They want to bring that hatred up again. But you wouldn't listen. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekan, won for more than a decade. Our supreme leader continue to warn. It is time to go home. Let us go back home. Know whom you are. You are not a slave. We are kings, princes, and princesses. That is what we are. That we should go back home. But you wouldn't listen. Our spokesperson, Mazen Simon Eba, continue to shout and tell you, do not come out to endorse this evil. Let us use this period as our referendum. Reject the election. Do not participate and let that be the referendum. Let the whole world see it that you are completely out of this madness. Did you pay attention? You said no. No, he doesn't know what he's saying. You say he's senseless. You called for his head. You called for his arrest. You wrote petition. You put a ransom on his head. Today, what did we see? You sold Mazen Nandekano away because of your stupidity, looking for a presidency that is not meant to be. Today, with all your blackmail and propaganda, where is it? Where is your presidency? Some of them even supported the release of non-release of the detention of Mazen Nandekano. Some people proudly came to Twitter and they were saying that Mazen Nandekano should not be released until after their election. That when their London boy win, then he will release Mazen Nandekano. Mad people. This is how senseless some of them are. That when Peter will win, he will release Mazen Nandekano. And now that he doesn't win, so Mazen Nandekano will not come out. Right? Now that he didn't win, so Mazen Nandekano will not come out. That is the most ridiculous reason for one to be able to say he wants to go and vote Peter. The most ridiculous reason. The most important thing to us is Biafra. The freedom of Mazen Nandekano will definitely come. No man born of a woman can stop it. Mazen Nandekano already have secured his freedom. Mazen Nandekano, Chukwu have given his freedom already. In that same Zoological Republic, 3 judges say, let him go. The United Nations have said, let him go. Some other world power have opened mouth and said that, let him go. And do you think that anybody can stand against that? You can only delay it, but you cannot stop him from coming out. You can only delay it, which is what happens to political prisoners. You can only delay it. But going to use it for campaign or whatever is a waste of energy and time. I can even tell you that when the other candidates come in, it will be much more easier for them to release Mazen Nandekano because they will use that as a means of negotiation. If they come in, they will use it as a means of reconciliation. They will play Mazen Nandekano card as a means of reconciliation for the people to be reconciled and forge ahead. So, talking about, you say you are voting Peter Obi because you got to release Mazen Nandekano, you are mad. Anybody that goes in there will definitely sign the release of Mazen Nandekano, no matter who goes in there. No matter who goes in there, Mazen Nandekano will definitely be released. And by the way, the release of Mazen Nandekano is not in the presidency of Nigeria. It is in your hand. It is in my hand. It depends on what we do. It depends on what we say. It depends on the action we take. That is why the autopiloted IPOB, under the spokesmanship of Mazen Simon Eba, continue to hold the bar up. And I appreciate everyone that participated in the fundraising yesterday. If you were there in the fundraising yesterday, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you and protect you. Whatever you have donated in that fundraising, Chukwu Okike Abiyama will replenish you in 1,000-fold. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will replenish whatever you have committed in that fundraising last night. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will replenish you in 1,000-fold. There is no contribution you make for Biafra that is in vain. Nothing. Anything that you do with your whole heart for Biafra, you will definitely get the reward. Take it to the bank. My brothers and sisters that is watching, your lamentation cannot give you freedom. Only action will. This is the time for us to take action. The time has come for us to take action. If you don't take action now, this opportunity might not come again. You know, some people who refuse to listen, as you are watching me today, will not have this opportunity. They don't have the opportunity anymore. Even as you are watching, the attack is still going on. More people are still going down. More people are still going down as you're watching this video. So many will not be there. They will not be there. And I tell you, many of them that will not make it are those who laughed at us. They come to our program, they make jest of us, they call us names, they call us distractors. There was one that called me one day, he was telling me that I'm doing whatever I'm doing for my own selfish interest. I laughed at him and I blocked him. Somebody who is supposedly to be a friend. He used to be my friend, but I was very, very surprised he began to talk to me in that manner and said that we are supporting evil and everything I'm doing for my self-interest, I'm doing it for my own personal gain. I don't know what, the only thing I stand to gain is the freedom of everybody in Biafra land. That is the only thing I stand to gain. As I speak to you every blessed day, the only gain I have in my speech and in my commitment to Biafra is to make sure that we have a sane country. That is the only interest I have. There is nothing more. That is the only gain and the only joy I'm fighting for. And that is my happiness I have to fight more, because I know there is light at the end of the tunnel. It is the freedom I had that is propelling me to come every day to talk. The freedom I had is what is propelling me to continue to talk and shout on a daily basis. Nothing more. Nobody is paying me a dime. Nobody is paying me. As you can see, this very platform is not monetized. Nobody is paying me. Even if it is monetized, I am doing what I have to do sincerely without anybody paying me for anything. It is my effort. Whatever message I put out there is for my future, for my generation unborn. But somebody will come and begin to castigate you and call your name. And I bet you, some of those people who are saying all those things today, I saw so many of them crying. One of the person that called for the head of Master Simon Epa, one of the guy who was celebrating that Master Simon Epa had been arrested, one of the guy who was shouting on top of his voice that Master Simon Epa arrested, today he has been arrested by DSS. The same idiot have been arrested by DSS. I told them, when you are wishing Master Simon Epa evil, be careful what you wish for yourself. As many as of you that are wishing the members of Autopilot death, be careful what you wish for yourself. When you are pointing somebody with one finger, remember, the other four is pointing at you. When you are pointing somebody with one finger, the other four is actually pointing back at you. Be careful what you wish for. This is time for action. We have done begging people. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Epa, have opened the gate wide for everybody to come in. Open the gate very wide, no matter what you have committed in the past, no matter the name calling, no matter the dehumanization, no matter the attack. Who cares? Blood is thicker than water. That was why, even in their stubbornness, we are still speaking against the attack that is going on. We are still sending information against the attack. We are still responding against the attack. Because blood is thicker than water. We can't be silent simply because we have divergent views. No, we can't be silent. We can't allow you to take the life of our brothers simply because we disagree. No, we will not. We can disagree. We can argue. We can be on different parties. We can have different beliefs. but that doesn't mean that we have to allow you to play on the life of our people, dance on the treasure of our people, abuse and misuse our people. We won't allow that. Of course, we will fight back. That we must do. We will fight back. But we have to help ourselves. We have to help ourselves. Enough of this lamentation. Enough of lamentation. Enough. It doesn't worth it. Lamenting for Nigeria, it doesn't worth it. If you are still lamenting at this stage, it means you're not doing yourself a good. You're not doing yourself good. You are not doing yourself good. If you at this stage, all you have in your heart is lamentation, that means I don't know what to call you. For more than a decade, our supreme leader Mazen Nande can continue to cry on a daily basis to tell you the situation you are in today, to tell you what is playing out today. And the funniest thing that some of them, they begin to say they want to go to court. Some of them are still waiting for court. Some of them are still consoling themselves. Oh, let us wait. We are still in the court. It has not been declared. Some of them are still consoling themselves. You don't know whom you are dealing with, right? You do not know whom you are dealing with. The same court where they removed the Chief Justice of the Federation. Nothing happened. Heaven didn't fall. What crime did the Chief Justice of the Federation commit? What crime? The Chief of the Chief Justice of the Federation, what crime did he commit? A man that is the head of an arm of government, judicial arm of government, the man that is in charge, was removed, broad daylight. Nothing happened. Heaven didn't fall. And now you're waiting for that very arm to give you justice. Nigeria only have the executive. As long as the Fulanis are running their affairs, you only have the executive. There's no other thing you have in Nigeria. No legislation, no judiciary. We only have executive in Nigeria. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. That is the obvious truth. You will continue to lament from heaven to hell until you take action. Only then and then you are going to get your right. So you have to begin to learn to take action. And the time is now. As for those of us who are autopiloted in the hand of Chukwu Kabiam, we are already inside the game. We are almost at the end of the road already. We are in a process of restoration of Biafra. That is where we are today. We are taking back our land. That is the stage we are now. Taking back everything that belongs to us that they are holding. We have started taking them back, step by step. That is why some fools who are asking you, well, after they count down, what happened? These are senseless people, uneducated people. Even though they claim to go to school, they parade certificates up and down, tell you they are professor without writing any book. Some tell you they are doctor who doesn't know how to handle anything that has to do with a doctor. Some will say they are engineer that doesn't know how to tie a knot. That is the kind of people we see in this Republican Republic. People that cannot use their common sense. They cannot apply their common sense. Things that are very straight, facts that don't need to verification. They will begin to argue about it. They will begin to debate about it. Lamentation and lamentation. Go to their conventional media. Go to their conventional media. They have started lamenting already. It is only lamentation, how the APC rigged the election. That is the talk of the town. And you will discuss how they rigged the election, discuss it until you get another election. For those of them who will be in Nigeria then. You will continue to discuss this how they rigged the election until forever. And that is all. You continue to lament. Oh, what they did. Oh, they promised us this and they didn't do it. They promised us this. They promised us Biafra. They said they're going to do electronic transfer. They said they're going to do this and they promised them. Oh, so you never knew that they were going to do it. You didn't know that they wouldn't do what they're promising you. That means you are not in Nigeria. That means you're not in the planet Earth. That means you have never ever been a Nigerian. Because if you are in Nigeria and you are awake, you're not sleeping, you should know that whatever you see playing out today is what Nigeria is all about. No sensible person will expect anything less than what you saw. No sensible and genuine person that can tell himself the truth will expect anything less than what we saw in this election. It's expected. Very much expected. So why are you surprised? Why are you lamenting? Why not take action? Why not join those who are taking action? If you genuinely love your people, you genuinely want freedom, if you genuinely want things to change, you know the right thing to do. You know the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to take action. That's the right thing to do. Take action immediately. Begin to do something to move out of the zoo. That is the only action, legitimate action, that will shake the pillar of that very entity that is holding you bound. To shake the pillar of that entity that is holding you bound, begin to find your way out. Join the disintegration of the zoo. Join your people. Ask your people, what are we going to do? Begin to ask questions. Begin to plan. As for the Biafran people, we have our plans on the ground already, and we are moving forward. Backward never. We are almost getting out. So wherever you are, whichever tribe you are, and you are really, really, genuinely concerned about the situation, not just lamenting. If you are genuinely concerned about the situation, this is the time for you to take action. This is the time for you to join Q and begin to think of how to remove yourself from the zoological republic. This is the time. There's no point wasting your time pretending it is going to be well. It will never, ever be well. Never. You heard me right. Never, ever be well. And by the way, I am not the first person saying it. I am not the first person saying it. A senator have said it in the House of Senate. A senator said it in the House of Senate during the time of Saraki. He said it, that Nigeria can never, ever know peace. They will never, ever know progress. They will never, ever know success. Things will never go right as long as they continue to use their 1999 Constitution. And tell me, who is ready to throw away the 1999 Constitution that favors the North, that favors the Fulanis, that favors the Caliphate? Who is ready to tamper with it? You dare not. You dare not. They prefer to go to war than to touch that. Touching that means ending the zoo. That is where we are taking the shortcut. Because it is much more easy to end Nigeria than for you to say you want to remove the Constitution. It is much easier to disintegrate Nigeria than for you to say you want to change the Constitution. How are you going to change the Constitution? From where? From which angle? From where are you going to start? Where will you start? Where are you going to get the vote from? Where is the goal going to come from? That is why our Supreme Damazin Nanikan have studied all this, right, left, and center, and began to focus on the disintegration. Even after they kidnapped him, our spokesperson, Master Simon, continued to pursue the same agenda head on. No distraction. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you feel, that is your personal opinion. But for us, those of us who are the hardcore students of Martin Nandekano, we are following his disciple, earnestly, pursuing that same agenda of disintegration of the zoo. In this 2023, it will happen. Take it or leave it, it will. Not because we said it, but because it's the appointed time of Chukwu Kabiam. All we are doing is to key in into that time. Thank Chukwu Kabiam that we are able to have people who can be able to read time. It is very important. I remind you again, lamentation will never set you free. Lamentation will never set you free. The only thing that can set you free is action. So begin to prepare yourself to take action. The earlier you begin to take action on things that happen, the better for you. If you don't take action, you have yourself a blame. May Chukwu Okekabiyama guide and protect every single one of you that have joined me on this very program from beginning to the end. I thank you so much for connecting to this program. Thank you for joining me on this very platform. Thank you for sharing. As many as have shared, may Chukwu Okekabiyama guide and protect you and bless you. As many as are supporting the ESN that I contributed yesterday, may Chukwu Okekabiyama guide and protect you and bless you. Every Biafran, every Ududuwa, every Middle Biafran, everyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom, may Chukwu Okekabiyama guide and protect every one of us, secure us, and give us freedom in our lifetime. May Chukwu Okekabiyama guide and protect our ESN. our liberation army that are on the ground. May Chukwu Okike protect them. The BNL and BNG, every forces that are genuinely fighting for the freedom of Biafran people. May Chukwu Okike continue to defend you, protect you, secure you, and keep you safe. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our media warriors. All our media warriors that are on different angles, preaching and spreading the gospel. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect them and protect their families. All the members of Umada, every member of Umada, may Chukwu Okike guide and protect them and guide their families. Madam Azuka, who is piloting the Umada and leading them through, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect her, secure her, inspire her, give her more wisdom, knowledge, and strength to continue to fight on. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon, wherever he is. We commit him in the hand of Chukwu Okike for divine protection. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect him, secure him, build a wall of fire around him that no weapon of the enemy shall penetrate him, both spiritual and physical. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon, secure him, give him strength to continue to fight on, give him the wisdom of 10,000 men to take the right decision at the right time. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is at this material hour. We commit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of Chukwu Okike for divine protection, for divine victory, for divine revelation, for divine healing. May Chukwu Okike continue to be with him. Send doctors to him spiritually to begin to minister to him on daily basis. Whatever evil that is projected against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will never succeed. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect him, secure him, bring him back to us very, very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our spokesperson, Master Simon, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against any Biafran shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from, and stay blessed. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for being there. Bye-bye.